Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh. So I'm not gonna breeze through this one. It's a very hot June 4th already. The mayhem's over, so I'm not gonna breeze through this one. But show you I got Kouristus from all the way from Paris, France. No, it's not from Paris, but this is from France on Visceral Circuitry Records, also known as Nihilistic Holocaust, from Gabe. Thanks, Gabe. I like it. So I'm gonna talk about 1980s The Watcher in the Woods, a Disney movie. Always heard about it, seen it like just around. Thought that it's a cool cover. It was at the library, so why not? I mean, it's from 1980. Disney. They made Something Wicked This Way Comes, and I remember that scared me. Even though I really don't know if I saw all of it. Oh, and it's hot up here. But I remember parts were creepy. And The Watcher in the Woods, man, it was great. After all the crappy movies I've been watching, and last night I put it on, like before I was going to bed. I'll watch 30 minutes of it, and I wound up watching an hour of it. And the only reason I stopped is because I had drank some Z-Quil to help me go to sleep, and it was starting to, like, my eyelids were starting to fall. So I was like, I'll stop it. It's only an hour and 23 minutes. I was like, I'll finish it when I get, maybe in the morning, but I didn't. That Z-Quil really, like, knocked me for a loop. So I got home from work. Actually, I went to make some copies of some stuff, and I watched the rest of it, and it was really good. So it's about when an American family moves into like an old British house. Strange experiences strange and supernatural occurrences. Miss Aylwood, Betty Davis, the kindly caretaker, knows the dark secret behind the happenings and prepares for the return of a young girl who died mysteriously some 30 years earlier. The Watcher in the Woods weaves a haunting, riveting tale that stays with you long after the explosive ending. So yeah, it's from 1980. It also stars Kyle Richards. What's her name? That not Lori, but that Annie was babysitting in Halloween, and then she grew up and became one of those housewives reality show bitches. And then she came out in the new Halloweens. Well, she's in this. She's still a little kid. And then a girl that I forgot about, Lynn-Holly Johnson. I totally forgot about her. And I looked her up, and like, I thought it was kind of weird that she's supposed to be a teen. You see her as a teen in here. She was like 22 in real life. And the next year, she's a Bond girl, like a sexy girl for, oh my God, what for James Bond? I can't remember his name. But for like the 80s Bond, he was actually my favorite Bond, that I can't remember his name. So like right away, Jan, that's her name, Lynn-Holly Johnson. They're checking out the house, this old house. Betty Davis is being weird, and she's looking out the window into the forest, and she sees like a blue flash, and then the window cracks, and it gives her a little cut. She's seeing stuff, like she looks into a mirror, and she doesn't see a reflection, but she sees like another blonde girl with a blindfold on, and I was like, this is. Even the beginning of the movie, just in the woods, and you see something. I mean, you see like something watching them in the woods, Watcher in the Woods. The POV shot reminded me, like Friday the 13th, Evil Dead, but just not gory or gross. Because this is a PG, so it's good atmosphere. Jan and her sister Ellie, I think that was her name. They're exploring the woods. Ellie gets a dog named Narak, which is Karen backwards. yeah, after a while, like I was, are they just gonna keep doing stuff to where like, they see a flash of light or they experience something and then nothing happens? But no, stuff actually does happen when supernatural occurrences begin. And I guess to tell you anymore would just ruin it. I really like the way it unfolded. There's no gore, there's no monsters. You never see. There is a Watcher in the Woods, but you never see it. And when you find out what it is, I was like, wow, it's not what I thought it was going to be. It comes off. I guess this came out theater, but this comes off as just like a great TV movie from the 80s, and it's right smack dab in the middle. It's 1980, so it still has that like residue of the 70s. Well, more than residue. It's like, but it almost feels timeless too. Yeah, I was satisfied. I'll give it a solid 3.5. Just because there's no gore or monsters or nudity or man, I would have liked to see Lynn-Holly Johnson's jabbers. It's just pretty cute. But yeah, this is better. Like I wish I should have finished it. I wish I would have finished it like late last night. This is like a late night Friday, Saturday movie. Like you put it on like at midnight and have some snacks, or maybe a couple of beers and some shots and some popcorn or some beef jerky or something. Some Doritos and bean dip. Yeah, I'd watch it again. And if you haven't seen it and you like those just old 80s, late 70s, early 80s movies, TV movies like Dark Night of the Scarecrow, Bad Ronald, what else? Moon of the Wolf. I think that's what it's called. Stuff like that. The Watcher in the Woods delivers, and it's more like it. Yeah, I'll just stop. Just yeah, totally. Go to your library, or if you can find it cheap. Yeah, if you can find it for like less than $10, I would definitely buy it. If I ever see it at the thrift store, I'm definitely picking it up. So yeah, finally saw a good movie that I've never seen before, and it just happened to be an old one. Something I should have seen when I was a kid. I don't know how I missed this one. So we'll just leave it at that and check it out.